How you doing? I've been filming lots of clips from my garden, and thing is, I have no time to edit because there's so much to do. I can show you something of what I've been doing. This is a hedge I'm trying to remove. It's not really that big. It contains, I think, of actually 3 bushes grown together, and I managed to remove what was in between, and but I regret cutting this one so short because there's nothing to pull on. Even if I loosen the soil, well, it's not much to pull on. So I've cut this one a little taller. Well, it's a work in progress because it takes really lots of time. Because what I also do is this one, periwinkle, which is inside, outside, under, around. Yeah, here it comes. Oh, so and it has runners both above and under the ground. So yeah, it takes time. Some of it has died in the middle, which is easier to remove, but I want my fruit bushes in this spot. And actually what I found in here, well, almost in here, I have marked it with a stick. But this, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it must be a currant. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm keeping that one. Let's go for a short stroll. It's a hot day, so she is alive, and she has this space, and she also has her crate in the shade. She loves to lie in there. And what's the temperature? I have the greenest thermometer here, 29.2. Yeah, so it's the hottest day. There she goes. Yep. Let's look at some flowers. Come on. So this is a flower bed. We got some snapdragons and anthuriums. The saddest little borages you've ever seen, but they're alive. Some pansies. These nearly flowering. Yeah. Rebecca. And this one, it was here from before, and I haven't figured out the English name for it. I've forgotten the Norwegian even, so there's that. And here, as tall as me. So I need to lift. Ooh, I don't know what I'm seeing, what you're seeing. I know what I'm seeing. But yeah. See? So that's quite the tall strawflowers. I have a shorter variety. Yeah, but they're coming now. And this dogwood is just a mess, and I'm gonna cut it quite short because it's in the way of my other projects. Marigolds have come. Look at that. And this geranium, well, it was very happy that I sort of moved the dogwood from that was hanging on top of it, and there was another bush right by it. So the geranium has taken off, and I will need to deal with that. And some lavender that was here earlier as well. And I do have some astrantia from seed. Well, they will probably come next year, but they're alive and growing. And that one with these wide leaves, it's a verbascum common mullein. And this, I'm not sure if it's a malva or something. It was quite eaten by the deer. Well, it's sort of alive. I'm not sure what happens with the water in this bed. I think I need to water it quite often. But, well, some flowers. You want to see the vegetables? You can see some apples on the way. Yeah. And this is the pear tree. And there's a pear. And there's another one up there. And those are the two that I know of. This tree has not been happy this year. I have some rucola going to seed here. And some rosemary. And I've sowed radishes. They're called winter radish, translated from Norwegian, and I think they are black. And I also sowed purslane. I know that's a weed in some areas, but it's not here. So I'm growing it to eat. I also sowed some caraway, but it's a no-show so far. I'm not sure about the seeds. And here are my bunching onions that should have gotten in the ground somewhere. So, well, that's gonna be for a later date. And now for the kale. Kale has been brilliant. I've been eating of it. What happens though is the leaves that touch the netting, the slugs will come on the outside and nibble. And I sometimes find them in there, but not too often. Yeah, some nibbles. Potatoes. Still looking good. Well, partly good. And we're waiting for the nasturtiums and the calendulas. Yeah. So things are late, this year, because I've grown them in pots and some direct sowed here quite late. So there's that. And there's the sunflower that hasn't sprung out yet, but it survived the attack of deer and slugs, and it's looking good. Looks like it needs a feed again, because new growth is quite yellow. I'm in the process of removing this old elder tree. Yeah, it's very old, and we have new ones popping up all over. So, and removing that will give a lot more light and sun to this area. We have wild strawberries. Almost. So the thing is to get them before the slugs do. Oh, delicious. Another one. Someone's been nibbling it. Well, I heard a saying, if someone else likes it, it must be good. There is some breakage. Some slug damage in here, and yeah, some other damage as well. There's a flower. These are the second earlies. No, they are not. These are main crop. So, yeah, not sure about this. So is this a bad sign with black leaves? Well, there are probably potatoes in there I could harvest. Celeriac. The slugs have not been in this bed, so they mustn't like celeriac, apparently. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're getting any size. Well, time will show. Some herbs. Got parsley flowering. That's nice. What else are we looking at? More flowers. Let's go. I want to show you my sunflower. I posted on Instagram. But here's an nasturtium. Not the happiest, but it's gonna flower. And the aronia. So that's why I'm dealing with that hedge, because I want to put the aronia down there. Water butt. Oh, I've sown. What have I sown? Well, the marker I've used is no good. I should use a pencil instead. So this is Asia Mix Greens. So it's probably a rocket and things like that. And I had a lot of lettuce seeds, which I had no luck with earlier this year, so I threw them all in here, and not much luck. I have 3 popping up there from saved seeds from lettuce, and these are beets. Yeah, red beets called golden eye. Yeah, so it's more of a yellow beet. Here is one of my hablitias gotten in the ground, and well, it looks happy enough. And some chives that was here before, and these are my garlic chives from seeds. And I'm thinking these are foxgloves and snapdragons that have self-seeded from earlier years. Look at this one. Okay. Huh? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I grew that. That's called a double Sungold. And it has at least 10 more buds. So, and it was also badly attacked by deer, and I put up this thing, and that helped, or maybe it just helped that I was in the garden. Hollyhocks. It's pale green. So the sun is, not there right now. But these are coming. Coming. So I've allowed one lupin. I cut off all the seeds so it won't spread. But this is an old one. It's been in here. It has a massive root. And this is sort of a gift from the former owner of this house. Look at that. It's wonderful. See, these are cool. These are both yellow and pink. Yeah. And it's a sad rose bush that needs to get to the wall. Needs some training and pruning. Oh, it's got a few new buds, actually. And grapes. So where are the biggest ones? Yeah, these. So I'm hoping for grapes. It's been pruned all wrong, and I probably pruned it all wrong since coming here. But now it is what it is. I take off any new shoots. But I'm allowing a couple of longer ones to grow out there and one in the other direction. Because there are actually 2 grapevines. So the stronger one will have 2 vines growing, and the weaker one will have 1 new main. And then there's this bed, which I'm not happy with at all. And I'm gonna, this box is coming not out, but I'm gonna make it a lot smaller. Same with the hostas. I've seen other people have hostas and they have like a small patch. We have massive patches. But look what I did. I sowed some of these. What do we call them again? Cosmos, we call them. Yeah, and I removed some of the foxgloves and hollyhocks. That will come next year. And this small one, that was just a top. I nicked off one of these, and I just put it in there, watered it. Done the same with this. Might need some more water. Stunning. Yeah. So one of the boxwoods I have cut down, and I will do the same with the other. Some poppies. And more of this, what I think is some sort of malva. The willow tree is wild. There's a wood pigeon up there. They're eating the berries of these, which is like a hedge all the way around the backside of the house. Comfrey in there. And here's the other Hablitzia. Been slugged and eaten by something else. No, it's still alive. And here I removed a gigantic boxwood. Most of it is in the back there. And I've cut back a lot of this one. But what's interesting, you know, you have these non-native ornamental plants. But the bees loved the flowers this year, and someone is nesting in here. Well, it's not that easy to see, is it? I'm thinking if the insects can use it, then it's good. There's another nest in there somewhere. And I'm thinking a little smaller, and I can use the space for something else. And here my lovage, some geranium, and I also put some strawberries out here. I'm thinking the soil here might be quite acidic, since there's been this large boxwood. So they need to, you know, might take some time. And a pot, daylilies, more of this mullein, verbascum, and some thistles. I'm very excited to see the flowers on these, because I don't know what color they have. Yep, oregano flowering. And these are the lavenders I grew from seed a couple of years ago. They did not flower last year, but they do this year. And I'm also waiting for scabiosa. Can you see it? Yeah, it's gonna come. A couple. Slugs have loved the echinacea. These are also from seed and not very strong plants. But I hope they will win. I do slug rounds every night. And here is my bike and more strawflowers. Wow, it's like a flame. The sound of that. So they're in quite, well, I think that pot is quite big, but they're very thirsty. Some lavender, I bought that plant, but all the strawberries are from seed. And the horseradish, I'm not sure it liked getting into this pot because, well, first the leaves started changing into this. I mean, this is normal. Now this one is half and half. Can you see? And then some leaves come up, all normal shapes sort of, but all white. And quite hard. So I'm thinking there's something maybe about the soil in here that I didn't like, but it's growing, it's alive, and new shoots are coming up. So this is a salvia. It had a flower stake which has passed, so I cut it off to allow the other ones. And these are my pansies from seed. I sowed them in the middle of February, and July 1st I had the first flower. So that's a tedious process. Oh, they're here. And we still have some roses. This one, I bought some trellis that I want to put on that wall and train them onto it as best as I can. I am no expert, but yeah, lovely roses. There's no scent on these, but I mean, look at that. That is insane. Well, that's it for now. I want to go out in the garden again and enjoy this warm summer day. As you see. All right, see ya.